Oh, it's here. It's here. Okay. Oh, that's heavier than I expected. Okay. A little awkward to hold in one hand. Oh. This is an exciting day. I haven't gotten a new one of these in 8 years. What is it, you ask? Let us see. I didn't see the little tab. And I missed this pleasurable moment. Rats. Should have known something from Apple would have a nice little tape tab like that. Behold! The MacBook Pro. See, I was looking for it now, and there it is. This is so satisfying. These people know how to package stuff. Look at that. All comes off so easily. This is the 16-inch MacBook Pro. I have been eyeing this thing since November. As you can see, it's certified refurbished. I get just about all of my Apple products refurbished, and it's great. Ooh, look at that. As I was saying, getting refurbished is great. You get the same warranty as a brand new Apple product. It's guaranteed to be just like new. And in this case, I probably saved about $500 on this thing. This is my first USB-C device, period. This is my first real USB-C cable. And then you've got the power brick. Very good, very good. Let me just enjoy opening it first, and then I'll talk specs. Most reviewers that I've seen who've reviewed this MacBook Pro have talked about how big it is.
This chunk.
But they have not been using a 2012 15-inch MacBook Pro for the past 8 years, like I have. Besides having a bigger screen, this is thinner, over a pound lighter. It's smaller in every dimension than my 16-inch. It's turning on. It's powering on. Okay, I don't really want you to do that, so it just powered on right when I opened it. I want to show you what this is like compared to my other MacBook.
To use English as the main language, press the return key.
Here's my 15-inch 2012 MacBook Pro. Here, let me put them together like this. Can that be seen? The thinness? It's way thinner, smaller in every dimension, and it has a bigger screen. This is fantastic. Look at all these extra vents here. There's a totally redesigned cooling system in here. Goodbye, glowing Apple logo. Let me just talk about a couple of things that are new on this model.
To learn how to use VoiceOver to set up your Mac, press the Escape key.
No thanks. Actually, all of this is new to me because I'm using such an old computer, but everyone for the past 5 years has been complaining about the keyboards on MacBooks. That has been fixed. This is what they're calling the Magic Keyboard. It's got the inverted T, arrow keys back. It's got the separated Escape key, the separated Touch ID and power button, and a touch bar, which is new to me, so I'm going to be exploring that. It's got a humongous trackpad. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Tiny. Huge. Mini, Hummer, Limousine. Brand new speakers. Apparently they're the best speakers in a laptop.
They are the best that I've ever heard on a laptop.
That's kind of cool. And it's got, Apple calls it a studio microphone, and it's pretty good. Okay, so I've been using this MacBook Pro for a little over 3 months now. Here are a few observations. I am still thrilled by the thinness and lightness of this laptop compared to my monstrous 2012 15-inch Pro. That one still fit into the laptop slot of my backpack, but this one fits even better. Plus, I've shed over a pound of weight when I carry. The trackpad is just too big. There is no reason why it has to be this large. I don't recall ever once wanting a larger trackpad when using my 2012 Pro. On this machine, you have to rest your palms on it while typing. This isn't a terrible problem for those who only click down to activate the pad, but I've been using tap to click and 3-finger drag for years, and I don't really want to change that. I'm sure Apple has done a bunch of fancy schmancy palm rejection stuff here, but it's inevitable that some part of my palm resting on the laptop and barely touching the edge of the trackpad interferes with a swipe or a drag or a tap. It happens often enough that it's just a new and unfortunately normal part of my experience now. When I'm at my desk, I use it with a laptop stand and external peripherals, so at least it's not an issue here. The keyboard is lovely. This is my first of the newer low-profile Magic Keyboards from Apple. I don't have the Magic Keyboard 2. I've been using the first generation Magic Keyboard and of course the 2012 MacBook Pro keyboard, which are basically the same. It took a bit of time to get used to this new, much shallower key travel, but now that I'm used to it, I love it. And whenever I go back to those old keyboards, they feel too squishy. And can I also say how nice it is to have Touch ID on this thing? It's super fast, and it makes logging in and authenticating a breeze. This is also my first computer with a Retina screen. It's beautiful. Whenever I turn on the 2012 Pro, I wonder how I was able to work on that screen for this long. There's no going back to non-Retina after this. And then the touch bar. Frankly, I wouldn't miss it if it were gone. In fact, I've had to change how I press the number row keys so I don't accidentally graze the touch bar. I have to make sure my fingers are more hooked when I reach for the number row. It's a little annoying. I'll probably look into using an app like Better Touch Tool to customize it someday. One of the nice things about it is being able to use sliders and scrubbers, like for brightness and volume, or scrubbing through a video in QuickTime Player. What else? Ah yes, ports. Going all USB-C hasn't been terrible, but it does add a significant gotcha cost to an already expensive computer. Oh yeah, this is my first USB-C device, so I have to buy like 5 dongles and a USB-C hub. There goes another 150 bucks. The other weird thing is how long it's taking for USB-C to become standard. I mean, how hard would it be to turn this little receiver to USB-C? But it hasn't been done yet. And Apple's laptops have been USB-C only for years. And that's kind of baffling. Apple's jump to USB-C only laptops did not pull the industry forward as quickly as they had hoped. And that's unfortunate for us. Hashtag dongle life. So, am I happy I bought this computer? Yes. I have been waiting and waiting for Apple to ditch the butterfly keyboards, which they finally did, and I've gone far too long living the non-Retina life. Now, Apple did just announce that it's transitioning all of its computers to its own high-performance chips in the next 2 years. So am I still glad that I bought this Intel-based laptop, even with those on the horizon? Yes, and I'll explain why in an upcoming video. Thanks for watching, and I hope that I'll get to make a lot of great content for you guys using this new 16-inch MacBook Pro. So stay tuned and take care.